So, featured artist this week is if you guys remember Sam Archer back in the day, and
Yeah.
past featured artist, he was helping promote this guy. So that's how we came to know about him from the Bronx, Mr. Quincy Valentine. How you doing tonight, sir?
Doing good. Honored to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out, showing up on time, and being sitting quiet in the corner while we get things ready. So I'm just kidding. So if I was walking down the street and I saw you and I'm like, oh, Quincy Valentine, what do you do? And why don't you give us a little elevator pitch about who you are, what you're doing, and a little bit about Like You Do. We'll take a 2-minute sample and then come back and get deeper with Dave.
All right. My name is Quincy Valentine. I am an all-around creative. So I am, as you can see behind me, I have a bit of a home setup going on. So I am a rapper, a producer. I sing a little bit. I also play keys for artists. So I get around and do a couple different things. And so Like You Do is actually my third single that I've released. Within this year, I've decided to focus more on the artistry side of me. Whereas before I primarily did production for other artists and played keys for other artists. So yeah, this is a new year for me. Really starting to step out and really focus on the artistic side of me more so than I had before.
Sweet, man. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to check out Like You Do, and we'll come back and get deeper with Dave.
Yep.
Yeah. Quincy Valentine, Winston Ward, Like You Do. Yeah. Like you do. Clearly you're out of this world, cause you know how to rock it, baby. Making me wanna trip. You're out up on a rocket, baby. I ain't gonna quit. So you and I, you're rockin', lady. You got me going sick. The way you do just drives me crazy. You take my breath, that's love in the air. From the smile on your face to the style that you wear. Especially with something rare, like a cold red dew. There's some other girls here, but no one does it quite like you. Queen supreme, best I've ever seen. Had to pinch myself, cause surely you're for dream. Listen, my name's Bay, you could be my boo. And I just gotta be with you, no one does it quite like you. No one does it quite like you do. No one does it quite like you. No one does it quite like you. No one does it quite like you. A brother wanna sing songs in my spirit. The closer I get to you, got me in my feelings. It's this one thing that got me tripping. I think I'm crazy in love. I'm just playing, but I'm saying I think we could be hashtag goals. No games to be played, cause I'm past that. Grown, don't drink, but like brandy, I wanna be down. With every little step I take, Bobby Brown. There's no comparison, girl, I like you. And I kinda get the feeling that you might like you. Not undecided like Chris, no, I'd like to be more, there's no one better, no one does it quite like you. No one does it quite like you do.
Quincy Valentine, how's it going, man?
Good.
All right, so you're we've had a fair number of artists through Indie Music Plus that are kind of like a triple threat or even a quadruple or quintuple in terms of different skills, playing in bands, doing some production, music direction, and also some artistry. So main question I have for you there is like what's your favorite? You ever like sit down and contemplate that?
My favorite is actually production. And I think that's what took me so long to actually focus on the artistry part, was I got really comfortable just being behind the scenes.
Comfortable, but does that like feed your soul more than actually, writing and performing your own music?
And I think I look at them differently. So production has become a real comfort spot for me. But at the same time, I started rapping when I was 8. So I've always been a performer as well. I think I kind of got through it by, playing for other artists, so it still felt like I was performing per se. But yeah, the performance side of me is still there as well. It doesn't die. It was just relatively easy to ignore for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm sure Andrew gets it as well. He's kind of has a similar background, just with skills and everything. But so Winston Ward, so he's the vocalist in this tune, right?
Right.
So it sounds like he actually. I saw this article on what was it, WFMJ. He's actually directed the video as well.
He did. He directed the video as well. Directed and edited the video himself. Okay,
so are you collaborate like longtime collaborators, or it's just kind of a one-time thing, just this project?
In a sense. So Winston and I are actually production partners. So he is, in addition to being an artist himself, he's also a fantastic vocal producer. And so we actually got connected through an artist we both worked with. And we ended up working on a project for another artist together. And we decided, hey, we work really well together. Let's actually work together on purpose. And so just through that relationship building, we've developed a great friendship. And when I was getting ready to release Like You Do, when I was finishing it, because I actually originally wrote it for another artist, but when I decided, let me write it, revise it, make it for me, I reached out to him and said, hey, I think he might be great to sing this chorus instead of me.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, and like Joe and I have said 100 times on the show, we're not really rap experts. I mean, I'm definitely a fan of R&B. Got a lot of into stuff like The Weeknd. Got a lot of Weeknd tunes in my Spotify and everything. But this kind of has an old school flavor to me. It's in terms of the rap delivery. Maybe like even like early Will Smith or something. But does it like hearing that, or maybe why don't you tell me kind of your influences in your early years?
I get that a lot, and I can't say what got me there, but that's actually me. Even from when I was younger, it was funny. There was a recording studio in my high school, and so there was a program, and so I'm in 9th grade, and there's a bunch of a bunch of artists were all together, and they're like, "All right, it's my turn to rap and everything." So I get up and do my thing, and they follow me up with "Lottie Dottie, we like the party." So I was always had that old school vibe to me, and I just decided to own it, and because it's something that not a lot of other people are doing. So I think I grew up around, I grew up in the 90s. So being surrounded with all of that, I think collectively has influenced me, and I can't shake it. I try to do something that's a little bit more up to beat, and the old school flavor still comes out.
No, it's cool. No, I like it. I like the mix of the old and the new for sure. We see that quite often. All right, so you're let me see, make sure I got your website. Yeah, qvalentinemusic.com has just a little more info about you. How about what are you doing on social media? Are you doing like live streams during this kind of lockdown time, or?
So I actually did a live stream for my birthday. I turned 30 this year. And that was fun. That was fun, a pretty cool experience. I did some covers. I did some unreleased music. And of course, I did Like You Do. It was about a month and change before Like You Do was about to release. So that was fun. I haven't gotten around to doing more of those. They're bit much to set up. And then just figuring out, the release for Like You Do, and then doing live streams as a rapper is an interesting thing. When you're if I'm singing, it's different. But for as a rapper, it's like, all right, I gotta get people who really, really want to be here for my music, because I can't really do covers as a rapper.
Right. Yeah, it's just kind of like a karaoke or something. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, well, it was a pleasure having you on the show, man. Please come back with your new music. And have a great night, man.
Thank you so much.